Hello, in this video we'll go through employee details. So currently I have logged in as an administrator. Under resource I go I go through employee. Out here I have an option to add employee types, grades, employee designations, add employee, view employee list, and manage attendance for employees. So we start from first. I define employee types. Now this would help me to define different type of employment offered by my organization. For example, permanent, contracted, or temporary. So I can have multiple type of employment. It's a standard data entry master. Then I define various grades. Defining grades might not be a requirement of all the organizations, but when you have a big employee strength, organizations do have various grades. Grades have been referred as class. In some organization it's very commonly also nomenclature as level. So it's just to segregate type of employees in an organization. I would further explain you how it's been used while defining or adding an employee. So a very common example I would like to give you is as per government norms in India, we have like class 1 officers, class 2 officers. So same, like it's been like class 1, class 2, so it's the grade or level they follow. So that's what I have, like grade 1, grade 2. Then I add employee designations. Out here again it's an standard master data entry for adding various designations. While adding a designation, I would have to select the institute for which I'm adding this particular designation. So far we were going through the supporting masters, which would support a major master, that's add new employee. So now we would go through add new employee master. Right, so currently we are on add new employee master. So to this would have organization data is pre-populated, which cannot be edited. I can then I can select institute for which I'm adding this particular employee. His title, first name, middle name, not compulsory. Then I have last name, and staff type, that's teaching and non-teaching. And based on my selection of my staff type, my departments would populate, or an option would populate for me to select a department. So currently it's only one department, that's secondary. Then stream, I select stream. Designation, what I'm this employee is employee designation. Employment type, employee code. Currently we give you and type in field, but once while implementation, if you have a specific employee code format, we can follow or we can implement that particular code. Here I define a person or a reporting person for this employee. Date of birth, date of joining, qualification, email address, gender, rating if I have any, employee grade, and role of employee in this on this particular system. So the employee roles is been defined in a different video where how to create roles. So here I select employee role and browse and photograph of that particular employee. Further, I go ahead and add subjects of this particular employee. Currently I'm adding my email address so that system allow us to go ahead. Sorry for a long pause. I was entering some data, then I define gender and his rating. I have like grade 3 and a role on Notion, that's employee, and I say save. So now employee data is saved successfully. I can go and assign subjects to this particular employee. System was not able to create account, maybe employee code is overlapping. Now it has added the user successfully and created a role or maybe an account onto the system. Then I go and define subjects for this particular teacher. So I say stream as secondary, the stream he's working, or maybe he can teach, the department. Course say standard 6. Then I say course year 1. And semester 1. So this would populate the list of subjects for this particular course. So I select the primary subject for this particular teacher as science, and science is his primary subject. I say add. I can add one more, let's say physics. Then I can add secondary subject. To do that, I'll have to select secondary subject as it has has taken me navigated us to subjects master, as subjects were not able to find. So I go back again to employee. So out here I'm adding a secondary subject for this particular teacher. It's been added successfully. So that was adding a new employee. The other types what we have is to check employee list. To find employees, I select stream, then department, designations, employee create, or maybe I don't select anything and I say search. I see list of employees available for this particular course. So this is the one we have added recently. Right. Then we go further to check and then we have manage employee attendance. This particular access is given to employee itself to mark their attendance, or a centralized person can mark their attendance if it's on system. If this attendance, if there are biometric cards, so if there are biometric cards, we can have attendance picked up from the machine itself. So this is a list of employees. I can mark all present, and for a person who has worked for half day and submit attendance.